Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is zeroth law of thermodynamics. Why it's called as the zeroth law? Because actually first law was given. Then after that, mm, this law was prescribed, and that is why the name zeroth. Now what according to this very law? According to this very law, let me explain you. I am having here three systems: system A, system B, and system C. System A, system B, and system C. Now, according to this very law, if system A is in thermal equilibrium with system C, lastly we have read about thermal equilibrium, that then there is a physical quantity which is called as what? Temperature. Temperature of the two systems, if it is equal, then we can say they are in thermal equilibrium. I am saying system A is separately in thermal equilibrium with system C. System B is also in thermal equilibrium with system C. That's only possible if they are separated by a dithermic wall, as I have shown here. This is a dithermic wall. There is exchange of energy. So one is the temperature of this system C and temperature of B is same. They are in thermal equilibrium. And temperature of C is same as that of A. Then they are in thermal equilibrium. So two systems A and B, they are separately in thermal equilibrium with system C. It implies that if it implies that they are also in thermal equilibrium with each other. How we are going to show it out? We will take three systems A, B, and C. System A will remain in thermal equilibrium with system C. System B is going to remain with thermal equilibrium with system C. But system A and system B, there is no exchange of energy and they are going to have a wall of adiabatic. If really A and B, its status, the statement of zeroth law is simply if system A and system B they are separately in thermal equilibrium with system C, then they themselves are also in thermal equilibrium. Now, how can we prove it? We are going to remove this very adiabatic wall by a dithermic wall. And what will we find out? We will find that there is no exchange of energy between the two. Once there is no exchange of energy between the two, then we can say system A is also in thermal equilibrium with the system B. So separately they are in thermal equilibrium with C, but also they are with each other, they are also in thermal equilibrium with each other. So actually it is the temp. So we can here say if temperature of A equals to temperature of C, then and only they are in thermal equilibrium. Temperature of B is equal to temperature of C, then we can say temperature of A is equal to temperature of B. Thus temperature of the system is a physical quantity which determines thus temperature of a system is a physical quantity which determines whether the system is in whether the system is in thermal equilibrium with each other. So simply in nutshell, zeroth law states that it is the temperature which determines that the systems are in thermal equilibrium, or in other words, every system has a property that's called as a temperature. If that is same for 2 3 4 5 systems, then we will say that those very systems are in thermal equilibrium with each other. Simply, the experiment is very much simple and statement is also very much simple. The statement is that if two systems, say A and B, they are separately in thermal equilibrium with a third system, namely C, then the two systems are also in thermal equilibrium with each other. How is it possible? It's only possible as it is in thermal equilibrium with this, then there should be a dithermic wall. As this is in thermal equilibrium with this, then there should be a dithermic wall. Once they are in, this is thermal equilibrium with this is thermal equilibrium with this, then there must be the temperature of this should be equal to this and this should be equal to this. And if we are going to remove this very diathermic wall, because there is no exchange of energy or somewhat else between this very diathermic wall, adiabatic wall between the two systems, if this is replaced by diathermic wall, it has been found that there is no exchange of energy between the two. Hence, we can say they are also in thermal equilibrium with each other. This is all for today. I will be with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.